He's a candidate. He missed out on quali, but did join for the race.
Okay, here we go then. Everybody's readied up. 5 red lights. Who's gonna get a good start? And away they go.
JB, what's happened?
Dear! Oh, there's a big crash behind. Huge pile up behind. Huge pile up behind there. Multiple cars involved then, right at the start of the race. Oh dear.
That was JB, Snipper, Mark. Mod still got away clean there.
Oh, a bit of front wing came off ZZ then. I think that was a bit of debris there coming off. I'm not too sure. But anyway, ZZ leads the field.
It is. If you look from the left to the right, you can see he has lost a bit of his end plate as he hits the wall again. Now that may cost him. I know it's early days. This may cost him the race win. He's had the pace in quali.
Wow, look at that. They're all really close together, the top 3. Oh dear, I think it keeps glitching for me. It looks like there's a crash when there's not. But anyway, let's ignore that for the moment. As we can see, ZZ's connection going to ruin this battle. Hopefully it doesn't. I really want to see a good race here today. Qualifying was spectacular, and the race, well, hopefully we get an even better show on.
Sliding into the wall goes ZZ Public. How much fuel do these guys have? Looks like Trizzy has the most, 2.7 laps. I see a couple guys with 2.5. Crazy Ninja has retired. It looks like he's just understeered there. Or unless he's just given up, Brosian. Yeah, so we're gonna see a lot of activity in the pits.
Trizzy could have a go here. He's close enough to the back of ZZ to make a move down the inside into turn 1. But is he going to go for it? I don't think he is. They're going really slowly here. Is there... safety car's been deployed. So the safety car, there's a lot of debris. A lot of debris then. Yeah, JB's pitted, Ollie Flavel's pitted, Modstall's pitted. Yeah. Well, not everybody. Everybody...
Both McLarens are in the pit, which means they're going to have to stack.
So now this is very interesting because the top 8 could not really get into the pits in time because the safety car was called out just as they were crossing the start-finish line. So they went past the pits too late then to make a call and make a dive into the pits. So that's really cost the top 8 here to try and make a one-stop work. And let's actually have a look at what tyres everybody is on, or the tyres that... Yeah, look, we got a lot of people then on the medium tyres who have just made a pit stop here. So that has really benefited people who were involved in that first corner. Well, not even first corner, it was right at the start then. That start crash. So, yeah, that is very interesting. Watch out for Mark as well. I know he's really quick at this game, so he'll be definitely wanting to try and score as many points as possible in this race. But wow, what a start, as the safety car is now out on track.
Yep, so we have Brosian on softs, Mark's on softs, Snippers on supers, Ollie's softs, and JB and Modstall are on mediums from the guys who pitted.
So but what are the top 8 going to do? Are they going to pit?
I don't know. It's easy public. They're on the straight now.
Is he going to pull in?
Now you can get 5.
Oh, he is. Race leader in.
Everyone's coming in.
Right. Oh, not everybody. KB, Mr. Costa,
Jakey Boy, and Shumi. But we have 4 people in the pits. Who's going to jump who? Francis for a wing change.
Trizzy's on the mediums, CZ's on the mediums.
Blizzard's gone on softs. No, mediums,
yeah.
Softs on the screen. But Francis has gone on
Oh, KB's out. What's happened? Oh, he's crashed it in a straight line. How has he managed that? Was that the safety car making a... I don't know. 5 second stop go for Mark.
People are in again. Modstall's in for another front wing. Ollie's in, Mark's in again.
Yeah, he's got a 5 second stop go penalty, so at least he can serve that now. Or I don't think you can actually serve it onto the safety car, so that's interesting,
no,
but
it's been served. Oh no,
oh, it has been served, okay.
Here we are, he's out now, no front wing change, he goes on to mediums. But KB, the only thing I can suggest from what's happened to KB is that he's tried warming up, his tyres started waving and he's just waved too much into the wall and lost his tyre. Unless someone has taken him out. But he has been told to record. But JB actually has got the net lead because he's now ahead of ZZ Public and Trizzy and Blizzard. So now JB is in first place. For some reason, some people aren't in lane. JB's not in lane. Oh, he's not. He's now just put in lane. Now that I said that, anyone else?
Although if the top three can get away from JB and the rest of them who've pitted, then you could possibly see them still in contention for victory. So don't count out the top three just yet. Both Force Indias there, going for the same strategy. Yeah, they will have to pull away from, well, when the safety car comes into the pits, obviously. And, well, it's a big risk for Force India, but I can definitely understand why they would do this. Oh! Mark's out. Oh dear. That looks like a brake failure or something, because how has he managed to crash it? Like, oh dear.
Unless he's had to go.
Which is probably... Yeah, that's... oh, Trizzy!
He's just got a 5-second stop go for ignoring yellow flags.
Oh dear.
Hold on, ZZ Public's down in 9th. Trizzy, now Blizzard's up in 5th. Has there been a coming together? I think there may have been a coming together. As ZZ Public overtakes Francis, lets him past.
Okay, I just missed that, so I don't understand exactly what happened there, but that's interesting. This race, wow. We have no idea who's gonna win it. 3 people on a completely different strategy to everybody else here. And of course, Jakey Boy, he'll be on the super softs at the end of this race, so you know, he's probably got the best chance out of the lot of them, or that group of 3 cars out in front at the moment.
Oh, Francis nearly brake checking ZZ there. ZZ moving out of the way. Francis, for some reason, trying to dive it up the inside. I don't know why people are doing this for, unless everyone's going very slow. The safety car's going pretty slow. 50 miles per hour through there. This is dangerously slow. It's causing everyone to bunch up. Someone's gonna lose a bit of the front wing. And if this was on simulation damage, then oh god.
Oh dear.
Who's got penalties then? So we have JB had a stop go, Mark had a stop go, Trizzy has a stop go. Right, so JB's racing, Trizzy's racing, so they're going to be 5 seconds added onto their time.
Safety car's coming in. The safety car is coming in this lap. Mr. Costa then. He is effectively the safety car now. He can back up the pack, and he'll be wanting to go.
Oh, Mr. Costa, Jakey Boy,
oh, we got a spinner. And it's the Force India, yeah. He's out. Oh!
He got punted.
Oh dear, I'm not quite sure what's going on here, but JB's now in the lead, and Mr. Costa hit the wall, so this is very interesting. Look at, oh my gosh, they're going 4 cars! 4 cars going side by side. Look at this! Oh my goodness me! Oh dear! There's a crash!
Oh, Snipper!
Oh, there's a spin! Snippers is spun around then. Oh dear, and look, they're heading into this. Oh my goodness me! Carbon fibre going absolutely everywhere here.
Get out another safety car now! Oh,
that
man,
could
Mr.
well
Costa's
happen.
got wing damage.
He does, and oh, he's got even more than running. against the barriers then. That is not good at all for his hopes
And
of
now
winning this
Blizzard
race.
is in the next lead because Costa will probably pit for a new front wing.
And yellow
boy, he
flags.
just
Oh, someone
updated
spun it.
it.
Shumi. Shumi Garcia has spun. That's unfortunate for him. And he's
He leaves the
decided to
session
retire.
now. He's gone. Not even retired, just left. But Snipper has just caused a whole ton of... Snipper put Trizzy in the wall and then dive bombed and took out another 2 cars. ZZ Public has got no front wing at all. Ollie Flavel, I know he got a 5-second penalty. He looks to be running okay at the moment, apart from that for damage. Rosie, and I can't tell if that's the McLaren Honda's wing style or whether he has front wing damage. From that turner note, it looks like he does.
JB22 is close behind Blizzard. He could have a go here. He won't have DRS yet. DRS is not enabled quite yet. But he is... Oh, Blizzard's actually pulling away here. So Blizzard's had a good exit. So we should be looking behind here because Francis now has just gotten past Modstall here. Although he could have a look down in. No, he doesn't. He backs out sensibly as they head through. Look at the oversteer there. Over or under, I'm not quite sure which one's which. But anyway. Oh, they're getting so close to the wall. Oh yeah.
So much overspeed from Francis, but as soon as he pulled out with Slipstream, just not there. He's going to try and hold it round the outside.
He does, but Francis will try and get him back.
The outside yellow flags. Modstall's binned it. At the end of the second straight, we're going to go back on board with Francis. He's still there on Trizzy. He switches back, he dives it up the inside. No, he backs out of it. Now he goes for a switch back, puts it down at the standard. Trizzy has loads of extra fuel.
Now it's pretty much single file through the next couple of corners here, and Francis will just hang back.
Inside in the castle, which is very smart.
More yellow flags.
We've got more yellow flags. All we see lag there, as Trizzy just does have front wing damage.
Right, so Mr. Costa has still managed to maintain a good lead, so that front wing damage isn't costing him too much here. Although he'd probably want a full front wing. Right, okay, yep. So that's interesting. What else have we got here?
I just found a perfect broadcast cam, shows all the buildings. Can we get a battle of this camera? Oh, we can! We can get Trizzy and Francis. This is a great...
Yeah, Francis following behind. Yellow flag, sector 2 again.
What's gonna happen here? Snipper's gone, so he's probably...
Francis will go right round the outside.
Right round the outside, but there's just not enough grip there as we cut back on board. Is DRS enabled? I think I saw that on race control there. Yes, Francis does have DRS. Which makes the dreams going to be harder for Trizzy. Must be running some higher wings. DRS disabled, another safety car.
Oh.
And JB has timed that to perfection, as he's come in for super soft tyres.
Right.
We have a second safety car of the race.
Now this will definitely close the field up and make things even more interesting than it already was. So 2 safety cars then, that's incredible. Wow. Usually you get none. And oh dear, okay. That was close. That was close. JB nearly hitting the safety car then. But what are the front field going to do? Well, Mr. Costa has got to pit. He's got no other option really. He's not going to stay out yet again.
But the thing is with Mr. Costa, it's close for his pit window anyway.
Yeah.
So this is effectively a free pit stop, which means he can make softs go to the end. As he slows down, you get his downward Blizzard millimeters away from hitting the back from a Vettel Hamilton incident, as JB has left the session. I don't know if that's a disconnection. I mean, he did disconnect in Brazil, so it wouldn't surprise me.
Hopefully he can join back in because he was really in contention for this.
Into the pits. Mr.
Are they both gonna pit? Blizzard's gonna follow him, is he? Yep.
Yes, he'll go on the soft tyres probably. Everyone should be going on to the soft so they can make it to the end of the Grand Prix. Now, is Mr. Costa going for a wing change? He should do. As Francis stays out, Brosian stays out. Yes, it is a wing change for Mr. Costa. Blizzard's in, Trizzy's in, Ollie's in, and Zed's Republic is in as well.
Who gets the best stop? Where
the
is...
Force India gets held. Mr. Costa gets held.
Oh, that's probably because of his front wing change. So that's dropped him down the order a little bit then. But hopefully he can make up that time then than he would if he wouldn't have changed his front wing. And we got a 5-second stop-go penalty.
Oh, probably just a... Oh, hold on. Is he trying to take him out? He's took him out. We have this on camera. I have this on
okay.
camera.
Oh, I'm just catching the end of this now. What was that all about?
So Broskin got a 5-second penalty for severe collision. Maybe he's... Oh, he's took him out!
Whoa!
Or did he ghost? No, he ghosted. He ghosted.
Well, I definitely got that the second incident then. Or I don't really call that an incident, I call that a purposeful takeout. That is a complete disgrace really to be doing that at such a high level of competition here.
There is one problem though. What happened before his 5-second penalty?
Yeah, we didn't. Well, I certainly didn't see what happened. So yeah, that is that's basically a clear sign that he doesn't want to be a part of this league. You shouldn't be doing that at all. I mean, no matter what happens, if someone else decides to bang wheels with you, you don't decide to take them out. That shows to me really that he doesn't really want to race in this league, or that he doesn't even he just doesn't want to race.
Francis has gotten very lucky to not be out of this race. He's going to have to count his lucky stars, but I think he's going to have to pit again. He's lost a bit of his M plate on the left side. Mudstall's in the eye. We have Blizzard in 3rd, Mr. Costa 4th, Jakey Boy 5th, Ollie 6th, Trizzy 7th, and Zed's probably 8th. So there's still a tyre glitch. I'm looking at telemetry, and it says they're on that CZ's on softs, but on the
Francis pits.
Yep, Francis pits for that new front wing.
That is very disappointing.
He might rejoin. I don't know if he'll rejoin. No, I think he will rejoin ahead of Shumi, so P9. He goes on to more soft tyres, and oh no, he's in AI, so yeah, he's had to quickly get out of there.
5 seconds stop go.
Severe collision. That's a 2nd stop go penalty. Now Trizzy, he's not the character of Brosian, so he wouldn't go and do what Brosian has just done. Francis just rejoined just ahead of Shumi's ghost car, so that's good for him that he won't have to be held up. As JB has just overtaken ZZ Public under the safety car.
Will he let him
ZZ
through?
Gonna... I don't know. They're going inside of each other. Well, oh wait, actually JB did leave. So is that an AI glitch or... I don't know. Trizzy is on a 1 bar, but this is dangerous.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So Blizzard's in AI, Modstill's in AI.
Modstill, okay. Anyway, right, here we go then. So. Will the safety car, will the safety car be coming in this lap? Maybe it will hang around for another lap, but this is going to be really interesting because we have people now in the bottom half as ZZ picks up another penalty.
Flags. He overtook JB's ghost car.
Right.
His disconnected car and got a penalty.
So we got people now in the bottom half of this pack here, who are on the faster tyre, but people who are leading are on the slower tyre, and Jakey Boy is on a completely different tyre. He's on the medium. So, well, we know really that the difference is 7/10 from qualifying, as you stated out here. But yeah, the safety car is going to stay out for another lap here. Is anyone going to pit and put on the super softs? I wouldn't have thought so. I think the super softs would have possibly worn out too much to gain lasting advantage. But yeah, wow, what an interesting race this is. Do you know what the championship is like? As I wasn't here in Brazil last time.
Well, Trizzy. Well, there was only 4 finishes for Brazil.
Wow.
There was Trizzy had 20. Trizzy won, so he has 25. Mr. Costa has 18, as Trizzy has pit. So more softs. Probably get that stop go out the way. We had Mr. Costa on 18, ZZ Public on 15, and Ollie Flavel on 12. They were all of the finishers.
So, if you don't finish the race, do you score points?
No.
Okay.
No, unless it's 90%, which I believe Jakey Boy got 8 points. I mean 10 points.
Okay. Right, so the championship leader is effectively last. And he won't be scoring any points, but I doubt that will happen unless he crashes out here. Which he tends not to do, because he is a good driver. We got so we got a Haas leading the way, that is Modstore. A very good drive from him so far, although I don't think he's made a second pit stop, has he?
Trizzy had to let Snipper's disconnected car back through, which is a very big problem with people leaving before retiring. So is Modstore still in AI? Yes, he is. He's still in AI. So, oh no, he's just come out of AI.
Yeah, he was just relaxing his fingers, getting ready for this restart. So, safety car, watch the lights. There we go. It's gone off, and the safety car is now a ghost.
And in real life.
Now, hopefully we won't get any spinners here. Let's have a nice clean restart. Mostel, we could be backing them up too much.
Yeah, well, I don't think. Oh, Zizi just lagged back behind Francis. He overtakes.
Dear.
I'm not sure whether that'll be another penalty. He just lagged back.
So when is he gonna go for it? He decides to go for it now, and they head down the start-finish straight now. Mostel, quite a bit of an advantage there over Blizzard. He's caught him napping a little bit there. 5/10 the gap. Now, is anyone gonna go for a move into turn 1? Let's have a look.
Oh, look at Mr. Costa round the outside into turn 1. He's done it.
He's got into second place. And what about his teammate? What about his teammate? Watch out for him. Oh no, watch out for Blizzard trying to fight back here. Look at that side by side, wheel to wheel. Oh, there's a bit of contact. Look how close this is. And is Blizzard gonna get the position? No, he decides to back out. Oh dear, that was a Flavel crashing into the Force India there. Thank goodness that they didn't connect too much and spin around. Obviously, Ollie feels like he's faster, especially with those faster compound of tyres. And, well, let's have a look. Where's everybody else? A lot of... Trizzy is way down. Look at that. He is so far behind her. But anyway, let's continue on with the battle up front, because we have the Force India, Mr. Costa, leading the way here from Blizzard and Jakey Boy. And the gap between those three is very small. It's less than 2 seconds, or less than 1.5 seconds now. Look at that, wow. And yeah, goodness me. And now, was that a brake check?
No, Blizzard outbroke himself. He has got wing damage, does Blizzard, on the right side. He's missed a bit of his end plate.
Right, okay, that's very interesting now. And Mr. Costa now has a bit of breathing space, although not very much. as Blizzard will be wanting to get victory.
Closing in on Ollie, sorry about that, ball boy. Very close as we're coming for a move. He's put it down at a standard. Mod still has left. Breaking very late is ZZ Public. Ollie Flavel defends 4th position well. Blizzard still yet to get past Mr. Costa. But Francis is right behind ZZ Public as well.
Yeah, Francis will get him here. I feel that Francis, although ZZ did manage to get that great lap in qualifying, Francis in this race seems to have a pace advantage at this moment in time. He's been really quick with his laps and with his driving, and he's been really unfortunate, so we haven't really gotten to see exactly where he should have been had it not been for that crash, that unfortunate crash with well, I mean, it wasn't really Bros, and I think Pastor Maldonado might have been behind that steering wheel, but we'll just have to lift the mask off his face after the race in Parc Ferme for that. But anyway, it's lap 12 out of 26. We're not even halfway through. Well, we're nearly halfway through, and what else?
So much later than Mr. Costa through that corner. As Jakey Boy's so close to the wall, it's beautiful to see these cars get so close to the wall. Everyone in Rich Mix except from Francis. Now he puts it into Rich as he starts the straight. That's a pretty poor exit from ZZ Public. But Trizzy is catching up quite a bit to the guys in front. Blizzard is not close enough to Mr. Costa. Francis not close enough. Ollie keeping it in with Mr.
Fastest lap. He went defensive into turn 1.
No, keeping it clean so far, his ZZ Public. Oh, he's got a very good exit there as Ollie Flavel keeps on running wide through there, trying to outbrake him. As he goes over the curb, DRS is now enabled, which is going to make it a lot easier for that long straight. What's going to happen? He's getting closer and closer.
Safety car!
We have another safety car!
Now, what was that for? I didn't see anything.
I saw some debris on the second straight. On the racing
right,
line.
okay.
Although it wasn't much, but I did see a bit of debris on the racing line.
Right, let's ride on board with JB.
Drive-throughs! Drive-throughs! Trizzy and someone else, I just missed it. But Trizzy has a drive-through and somebody else, I missed that there. Yeah, there's the debris. There's some more debris there. That was from Brosny, I think, from when he crashed. But who else had that drive-through penalty there? That was Ollie Flavel, so he's going to be raging. We know what he's like.
Right.
So, this changes everything. Trizzy's so unlucky with penalties. He's had stop-goes and now he's got a drive-through. Ollie gets a drive-through. What is going to happen? Now you can take super softs to the end of the Grand Prix.
Yes, you can.
So, what is going to happen here? Trizzy right on the back of Francis. He'll have to go slow down for his delta, but let's go on more with the lead. Will they pit super soft? For some reason Mr. Costa, or he's in AI, but he's in Rich Mix. He does have a lot of fuel to burn.
So who will be coming in? Anyone gonna make a pit stop?
If Mr. Costa wants to come in, he needs to get out of AI.
No, he's not.
Missed the pits.
Blizzard. He comes in, Blizzard's in. Jakey Boy.
Stays out.
That's surprising. I thought Jakey Boy would pit with those mediums.
As he comes in, he's crashed into the pits. He's got a bit of front wing damage.
Oh dear. Oh dear. That is afternoon's gone from bad to worse, but this has really made the championship quite close now.
Barely had 3 in the safety car. Oh, and that's Snipper's ghost car. And Trizzy just comes out ahead of Snipper's ghost car. That was nearly curtains there. As Trizzy pits for softs, that's interesting. Blizzard has gone on to super soft. That's a smart decision. JB's car has just came out the pits on soft tyres. And now the leaders have caught up, and it's still a it's now a Force India 1-2.
Once again,
But Jakey Boy is going to be on 2 times slower compounds to Blizzard, and Blizzard is pretty quick. We all know that. Trizzy now on the back of Monster's car for P7. Just going from bad to worse for Trizzy.
Oh! What was that? There's been a collision! Jakey boy, he's just hit the back of his teammate! I was riding on board with Mr. Costa and then suddenly a huge whack up the rear then as the camera shook then, and he's gonna have to come and make a pit stop. Oh dear, the Force India's crashing again. I mean, wow, this is very realistic actually, the Force India's taking each other out, but wow, twice in one race.
Trizzy going onto another set of softs, although it just Jakey boy pitting for the front wing, and he's came out behind Trizzy, so he's lost track position to Trizzy. How do these guys have fresh softs left? I have no idea.
Oh, do they have any tyres left? I thought all of them would be punctured at this rate with all the crashes and drama that's happening. Alright, so we got a few disconnections here, so JB's not even in this race, is he? No. Shumi's not here. Sniper's not here. Snipper, sorry, Snipper. Modstill. So we've only got, what, 7 people still in this race? Is that right?
Yeah, 7 people, 4 ghosts. As I've just seen ZZ Public overtaken Francis. No, he lets him back through.
Okay, oh, they're going cyber. Oh no, this is the back out there, ZZ. There, well done. Good job. Didn't want another, you know, drama with him.
On my screen, Francis has just smashed into the rear of the wall. He's gone off track, which means that ZZ's gone through and he doesn't have to give the position back. Unless he's done that on purpose. You never know, because ZZ should probably go in, which has got enough fuel to go to the end anyway. So does Mr. Costa, so does Ollie. Yeah, Francis has 2 now.
It's a safety car coming in. It is. Okay, that's kind of a little bit unexpected, but here we go.
There was only a tiny bit of debris, which means it has come in a lap early, and Mr. Costa accelerating, waving Ollie Savin not catching up, so he probably could have gone there if the safety car was just closer to exiting the pit, to entering the pits even. Should probably brake, slow the pack down. I wish you could go on board with the safety car, that'd be a good feature in this game.
Oh, definitely. Right, here we go then. Green flags, off we go. 5 seconds stop go penalty for Jakey boy. And they're away, and look at the gap, wow. That is incredible. Mr. Costa then doing
level 7 is drive through now.
Oh, that's why there was a gap. Okay, that makes sense now. Right, let me just get these. Okay, there we go.
Oh, Francis has gone off at turn 1. Francis has gone off at turn 1. He's down to P10.
Oh dear. This has not been a good race. It was looking quite promising when he was up into P3. But, oh well. Trizzy up into P4. He's really turned this race around. From when he was back down into last place, he's now made a couple of positions now. Mr. Costa leading ZZ by 1.2 seconds. Blizzard in 3rd, very close to the back of ZZ. This is definitely the battle to watch out on track here as they come through the castle section here. Let's actually ride on board with Blizzard, if we can do that. There we go. So let's see how Blizzard tackles the Toro Rosso in front, and you can see sometimes you see the internet symbol of red danger with
The
ZZ.
alien indicator.
Yeah, as you know, as well, most people know ZZ, he struggles sometimes with his terrible internet connection, but hopefully that will not affect things, as there's yellow flags in Sector 2 for some reason.
Have gone now.
But
Oh,
Blizzard
that's
now
Francis. That is Francis has spun again.
Oh, Francis has made a spin again. Is Blizzard going to go down the inside into turn 1, or will he back off and wait?
There's only a 1 mile per hour difference, and that's with Blizzard with the slipstream. So
Right, okay.
ZZ running very low wings, then, which is helping him out. Oh, his car's just flipped in the air. Oh my!
I'm not getting that on my screen, but yeah, I have a feeling that Blizzard will get ZZ with DRS, if not in the next lap, because he's going for it.
Oh, down the inside.
He's going down the inside, not quite, bit of contact made, but all good so far, no damage whatsoever.
Do you know when a car lags back in the air and you go in the air? That just happened just before.
Oh, right.
He's going for a cheeky look there.
Single file, there has to be no overtaking here.
ZZ's tyres have changed to soft. They're changing from soft to super soft every second. What is this? Can Codemasters not code anything in? Pardon the pun.
Well, oh, look at this, is really close now with Blizzard. Is he going to go for it down the inside? No, not quite.
ZZ did say that was his favourite corner, so I don't think anyone will be going for a move there.
Yeah, and well, all this battling really, and Blizzard getting held up here by ZZ is really helping Mr. Costa out now. He's built up a 2-second lead.
Oh, look at that!
Yep, it is going to be, oh, not anymore, look at that. Blizzard getting lots of speed there. Is ZZ going to try and challenge him back? I think ZZ will be just wanting to get a podium here after all that has happened, and someone comes into the pits. Is Trizzy. Now I believe, is that for his drive-through? Yep, that is right. He's serving his drive-through. Well, the championship leader is having a terrible time here in Baku, but at least he'll know that he'll be scoring some decent points, as a lot of other people have retired, meaning that the worst result he can get now is 7th, and again! Now let's look for some debris here. This must be some kind of glitch, although some cars are going quite slowly. Now this has sprung Francis back up into this now, which is good to see.
The cars, no, the debris from the other safety car is still there. I don't know if that's caused it again or not, but the same debris from the last safety car is still there. Let's look for some more debris, see if there's anything there. I can't see anything yet. We're on board with Trizzy. See if we can see anything from his car, looking left and right, seeing if we can see anything at all that could become dangerous or deadly to one's race.
Now who's gonna make a pit stop?
Yeah,
will anybody make a pit stop?
Blizzard doesn't need to. So if Mr. Costa does, he's just handing the lead.
Wow, Trizzy, 5 pit stops. If he wins this race, that will be incredible. And Francis Jessica, oh, why?
Shumi's ghost car is going at 10 miles per hour.
Mr. Costa's in the pits! Mr. Costa, he's going in the pits!
ZZ's came in as well, Jake stays out. Francis gets another drive-through for speeding on the safety car, but he was staying still. He's going at 10 miles per hour. 8 now, 7. How's he speeding? Unless you think it's some...
Yeah.
Some granny's F1 race. Shumi gets a drive-through penalty and is a ghost car, so what's this? He's going 90 miles per hour.
What? Oh dear.
DZ comes out the pits in 4th, good strategy there from him. Ollie and Trizzy. Trizzy goes in for a new Wang. as JB and Modstill's Ghost Car come through in 5th and 6th. Ollie will come out in 7th, Trizzy will come out in 8th. Now hopefully the safety car doesn't come out again.
Yep, I just want clean racing to the end. Okay, so most people now are on the super soft tyres, and well, apart from Jakey Boy, JB's a ghost car. Okay, this is really confusing now. I think everybody who's real is on the super soft tyres, except for Jakey Boy. There we go. So this has really played into Blizzard's hands here, because, well, he did have a 2-second deficit to Mr. Costa just after he overtook ZZ, and of course all that time he lost behind ZZ is doesn't really matter anymore, because the safety cars come out yet again.
Jake's got front wing damage. Jake has got front wing damage, and I've seen this from Blizzard before, of going very dangerous under the safety car when he's leading. So I think he may have done it again.
Right.
Oh, a bit of lag there.
Okay, it's all smooth on my screen. Anyway, so let's see if we can get the whole field down the start finish straight in one shot, so we can... Oh no, never mind. There's one car there, then McLaren goes the other way.
Goes to the left, that's surely going to be for some sakes of Blizzard. I thought it was coming at the pits there.
No, he's just playing some strategical mind games.
Oh, that's Trizzy off in turn 1 there. As of Ollie Flavel. So Jake will come out in 8th place. 6 laps left. So I'm surprised that people are for the safety car. With 6 laps left, you should just burn the fuel. People have 3 laps of fuel left. Yet Ollie Flavel is thinking what I'm thinking. He's in a rich with 2.6 laps of fuel. Everyone else in standard and lean. Mr. Costa in standard here, so he may as well go into rich. Nope, he now puts it into lean. I don't get the strategy here. Or at least to rev bomb, you know, burn some more fuel as a bit more lag kicks in there.
Yeah.
Now, hopefully the safety car comes in this lap. We've got 6 laps of clean racing, right to the end, hardcore battling. Blizzard may be touching the safety car. I'm going to go check up on penalties. So Blizzard has 4 warnings. Let's check. Let's see. Blizzard has 4 warnings, but has not been given a penalty. Mr. Costa has 2 warnings. Susie Public, 2 stop goes.
Right, okay.
JB's a ghost car. Ollie has a stop go, drive through, which is served. Trizzy's 2 stop go, drive through, served. Jake, you want 2 stop goes. Pretty sure one of them's been served.
So it looks like the safety car will be coming in at the end of this next lap then. So there'll be 3 laps of safety car action, and then there'll be 5 laps of real racing. Hopefully we don't get another safety car, because this is quite ridiculous now. How many safety cars have there been? Is this the 3rd or the 4th? I've lost count.
4. This is the 4th.
4th in a 50% race. Wow.
I mean, you don't even see this in real life. And we only have 16 people. Now 11 left.
Yeah, exactly.
completely confused with how this order's going to be running with all these drive-throughs and penalties.
France is
etc.
out.
As Francis just plainly retires, he's had enough. Even though he would have gotten 3, 4, 10, he would have gotten 6 points there because of the ghost car, disconnected cars. As Ollie overtakes his ghost car to back 3.
So then, who do you think's gonna win this race and come out on top?
I think it's going to be between the top 3, surely. I mean, I think Trizzy, he's probably the quickest guy here, but race pace, I'm pretty sure Trizzy is the quickest, but he's got so many cars in between him and the leader. I think it's just going to be too much of too little laps to go, but it's helping get rid of his penalties. That's the safety car, so I'm pretty sure Zizi Public has a few penalties.
I mean, I have to say that I think Blizzard's gonna win this. I just have a feeling he's got a lot of potential that hasn't been shown yet, and him getting the lead now will definitely show it, although I haven't really seen. Oh dear, look at this. Blizzard backing everybody up there to about 5 miles an hour. So when are they going to go? When is Blizzard gonna go? Is he gonna go too late? They're going side by side, a bit of contact being made there. Look at that, very close then. Oh, well, yeah, it's only slight though. He's still got the main part of the wing still intact. Anyway, Mr. Costa then goes in the slipstream of Blizzard as racing is now underway. DRS enabled.
And then back to disabled.
Oh, what was that?
Front wing gone from Zizi Public there. Trizzy already up to 4th place.
Trizzy 5 second stop go penalty.
Oh, what is this? What is this now? Zizi Public, it looks like he's lost his entire base of the front wing. But can he hold on to get the podium that he wants? But Blizzard has been very dangerous today under these safety cars, causing multiple people to lose their front wings. And surely he's got to be awarded with something, although he is the owner, so he probably won't give himself anything. But we'll let this slide. Oh, and Trizzy does overtake Zizi Public. There goes that back-to-back podium. And we will be doing interviews at the end of the race with the top 3. Sadly, Mr. Costa doesn't have a mic, so it'll probably just be the 2 of them. Yellow flags in sector 2. What's happening? That's Jakey Boy. He's lost to the castle.
Set him out.
Retires, so
yeah.
And he hasn't completed 90% of the race, so he won't get points.
That's ridiculous to throw it away so late on in the race, and to retire as well and not score any points. I mean, look, AI's getting penalties now. Wow.
Oh, Ollie's out! Oh, I saw him hit the... Oh my god, he's upside down!
Oh my...
I caught the end of that.
Goodness me.
He hit the back of ZZ and just put it in the wall.
Oh! And the ghost cars just fly straight through the Williams there. Oh my goodness me. Wow. These guys...
As those guys are hitting.
Yeah, but they're not real, so let's not focus on them at all. Blizzard leads by over a second. He's out of DRS detection. No, he isn't. It's down to 9/10ths now. This next sector will be extremely crucial now. And we have got confirmation that JB22 has 3 penalty points. And the message just disappeared then, so I didn't get to read what the end of that was. Wow. Hopefully not another safety car, surely.
No, just yellow flags.
So then, Blizzard then, on lap 23 out of 26, looks set to take victory, but he's under pressure here from Mr. Costa now. Migrating host, I think that was Jakey Boy. Yep, that's all under control then. Mr. Costa closed in then on Blizzard by 2/10. Oh my goodness, they go through. Oh, the stranded Williams. Gosh, we could have had 4 finishes yet again in this race, and actually we still have a big possibility of that happening because there's only oh wait, there is only 4 people left in this race. Is that right? Yeah.
Yep, so it's gonna be like Brazil.
ZZ's in the pits.
He's going for a fastest lap. He speeds into the pits by 2 miles per hour. But
Gets a penalty.
Hold on. I wonder if... He's obviously going to take... Oh, he's serving the stop go. There goes JB's car. I believe Shumi... No, Shumi won't get him now.
So ZZ's down into 5th, but he'll get 4th.
Yep, we should put it into Rich if you want to go for a quick lap. Yep, and that's what he's done. He's got 3 laps, or 2 proper laps to start this fast lap, but we're going to go on board with Mr. Costa, who's closing in on Blizzard, I think.
So let's have a look at positions gained here in this race compared to where they started in qualifying. Blizzard up 7 positions, Mr. Costa up 5, Trizzy down 1, and ZZ down 4, but it will be effectively down 3 positions as he gets 4th place. This has been one of the most chaotic races I've ever been a spectator of. Drama throughout the entire race, loads of safety cars, 4 safety cars, 4, absolutely incredible. And the action isn't over yet. It is not completely certain that Blizzard will win this race, however he just sets in fastest lap of the race. And comparing fastest laps, let's see the gap. So 142.7 from Blizzard, 142.9, so 2/10 off from Mr. Costa, and Trizzy is a further 2/10 back. Now we wait to see what ZZ can do, because he set a 144.6, that's his fastest lap time. So we'll just have to wait and find out what happens there and who'll get the fastest lap there. But Blizzard is now controlling the pace. Ollie's left the session and he's really angry about that.
Yep. Thank God I don't have... No! Blizzard hit the wall! No damage, lucky. Lucky for
Very lucky. The gap's come down. Now Mr. Costa really wants the gap to be under a second here, especially at this part, because he'll have DRS, but he won't. He will not have DRS. He's closing in a little bit here, but it's no, the gap's increasing now, and it's increasing and decreasing. So I think the order's going to stay like this. I think it's going to stay like this.
Unless something happens on this final lap, you never know. Blizzard hit the wall, and that means he will be pretty nervous coming through Castle again. Yeah, everyone has enough fuel to go Rich to the end. ZZ overtook JB's ghost car. And we're just waiting to see if something will happen. The debris there, still there.
Oh yeah, I see that. Still there from about 10-15 laps ago. But well, what a fantastic drive it has been from Blizzard. I mean, you can't really say anyone's really dominated this race because of how many people have led this and crashed out, and safety cars and everything. Everything's just happened. ZZ, well done to him. That's a good lap. Traffic ahead, but it's a ghost car, so that should be all okay. Although Blizzard's still taking it aggressively here.
It just shows that he had the pace to win this race, and he got pole position as well. Just getting unlucky with the safety cars, to be honest, and the start. Oh, but that Mr. Costa, no, he won't. Oh, I was going to say he might get DRS from Mod Stewards. That car, Trizzy will though, but I don't think that will help anything. As everyone has enough fuel.
He's just been outside DRS in his final couple of laps. But anyway, today's race goes towards Blizzard. Well done, Blizzard 53. He's gonna cross the line.
Don't do what I did in FRL.
Oh yeah,
really
yeah. Keep it together, Blizzard. Don't celebrate too early. And Blizzard in the Williams wins. Mr. Costa
second, Trizzy third.
CZ will finish in 4th. And that's it. Those are the only people who have finished. So yet again, 4 seems to be the magic number. If you're in the top 4, you'll definitely know you'll finish the race.
Yeah, we had it in Brazil. We have it in Azerbaijan. What will happen next time in SRL? Find out next week at 6:45 PM. Azizi Weaven, he's done 90% of the race. Oh, he's done what I've done, but he's crossed. I don't know whether he crossed the line there, but he's done 90% of the race, which is what counts. So he will get the points.
Right. Okay. So let's have a look now as they celebrate. Blizzard celebrates his victory. Congratulations to him. The Williams crew absolutely fantastic. Good points for Williams in the constructors. Good points for Force India, Ferrari and Toro Rosso, it has to be said as well. And well, consistency does win you championships, and Trizzy has made it yet another strong podium finish. He'll be
30 seconds worth of penalties.
Oh my goodness me.
30 seconds that weren't applied to his time.
Okay. Oh dear, what a chaotic race that is.
And apparently Blizzard has turned Brazilian, and Mr. Costa's turned French.
on my screen, it's a good job my voice is going now actually. On my screen, Mr. Costa turned into Esteban Ocon. So, wow. Anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. This has been one of the craziest races I've ever commentated. I'm so glad it was. I'd hate to have to commentate over a processional race. And if this is SRL at its finest, I cannot wait for the next couple of races. Do you know what the next race is?
No.
Okay, well, the question marks have been raised over what the next race is. But anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. And until next time, well, KLC, do you have any other words to say? No?
We will keep you up to date with the incidents and penalties. And we'll see you next week on Saturday at 6:45. Goodbye.
Thank you for watching. And goodbye.
Yeah.